Shall I remind you of the time we spent under the bridge, pretending we were shipwrecked? Back then it was merely a game, a fantasy, lived out by will and boredom. Now we are here, not by choice, or for enjoyment. Tell me again how we survived then, so I might apply a similar logic to our case this day. What headed the list on our survival list? Was prayer our priority? I fear it was not, but today, at this moment, that is all my heart has the strength to accomplish. For if we fail to turn to our Creator at the worst of times, why in the blazes would we when times, as the kids say, rock? I recall the time that Paul was wrecked upon the shores of a small island in the Mediterranean. Provision was not even the issue as he wrote of his experience. The shipwreck did not afford him the opportunity to escape his captors, nor, as it has been shown, would he have taken to flight. For purpose drives the actions of this world. Whether large nor small the changing of events in our lives, the purpose can be seek and taken hold of behind them. One must not even reach far for the reasons of life's little twists, but rather go with the flow and see what is down the river. Neat and wonderful coves, entanglements that give reason to pause and reflect. Let it also be said that people are the greatest motivator of them all. After the men of Paul's ship were gathered up upon shore, a makeshift prison was established. Both the ship, a prison and an island give itself to the use of conversation and influence. Tight quarters, time, limited outside influences, and a kinship of togetherness all lead to the Elmer's glue effect. The gospel of Christ was spread, not too thin and plenty thick. So can the workings of our Creator on this day. I pray it will be with experience. I suppose the limited time that a strand may last will not be as so establishing as Paul's. We are merely a few miles off the coast, and not so far from the high-traffic port of San Francisco. Cold is the water. Numbing is the wind. Sparse are the trees and shelter we have none. A large rock and a larger belly of water separate us from skyscrapers, paved streets and Starbucks. To bridge the gap may be insurmountable by simple human means. Need I remind you of Alcatraz? But fishing boats and yachts are surely to come, surely.